I'm more than ready. I want this man to die.
Welcome everyone, we are the Grin Brothers.
Melt and clock. That's what we're going to do to Kliff.
We're going to
melt him.
Continue our playthrough of No Straight Roads. Also, pretty typical, we only get magazine number 1, there's no magazine number 2.
Yeah.
Only one of these is a collective item.
Hurry up loading screen.
Tatiana.
Kliff, great.
Huh? You guys
If he is a former band member, it would probably be better if there's more than just, you know, the one other band member.
Your rock was unstoppable.
He could just be the producer, though.
He could be. That would also make a lot of sense.
Well, take a good look around. Because EDM ain't got a place in this city. Not anymore. Rock rules, baby.
Don't flatter yourself too much. We saw the readings. The energy output those two knuckleheads produced is the same as ours.
Energy output. Energy output. Who
But that
cares
means that
about
they could have, you know, had both of them playing alongside.
I think that's what
started this music revolution. It matters.
No, what truly matters is we get to see how wrong Miss Tatiana here really is.
Eat dirt, you piece of plank.
Do you finally understand how bad you treated me, Fyra? I used to be your biggest, number
Oh no, he's
one
just a creep.
fan. I supported you through thick and thin.
Which, yeah, I mean, look at him.
Turned their backs on you when the Ghoulings disbanded, but I stood with you. That's how much rock matters to me. That's how much.
Yet you never returned my 10 mails per day.
Just because you caught me sniffing your socks.
Simply gave up, took the easy way out. You abandoned rock. It was an insult to.
And then you also abandoned rock music, but I'm still sad about the abandoned pet rock you had.
Crushed it, threw it away like a.
I literally just changed my career
And yet,
path.
okay, when is she not going to have an evil smile on her face?
Dude, being a creep doesn't mean you're a good person.
Listen here, Kliff. I don't give a damn about you.
Good.
Understand? I owe you nothing.
Wait, isn't this just The Incredibles? Wait, why does he have a sequence to that?
What did you do, Kliff?
I was hoping to save this for a more meaningful day.
What, murder?
Why delay the inevitable, huh?
Kliff, what did you do?
Oh, yes. yes.
Why did they even launch that satellite in the first place? Like, that's what caused the blackout in the first place.
To plunge right into this tower.
Huh? What? Kliff, you better call this off right now, or so help me.
Too late. The coordinates are locked in. I can't do anything, even if I wanted to.
Warning. NSR satellite is re-entering the atmosphere.
Wouldn't it just...
Oh, that's easy to jump out of the tower
See
then.
the look on your face
I think it's going to blow
right
up a fair bit of the
now.
city.
Complete and utter hopelessness. Now, you know how I felt.
Yeah, isn't this
when you
just
ditched me.
The Incredibles 1 with Syndrome?
I love poetic justice.
You're going to commit mass murder.
Let's evacuate this filthy building. NSR is done for good. Well,
This is wrong.
what do you mean? This is exactly what we said.
No, they'd set off to prove this problem with the energy crisis sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never agreed to obliterate its frickin' tower.
Come on now. Have you forgotten your fans? They all want you to destroy NSR. Remember, if we completely remove NSR from this landscape, you will gain total control over.
Yeah, but they wanted to solve the energy situation, which they
Yeah.
can't do on their own, as they found out.
Control? We're just repeating history.
What did you say?
We've become the very thing we stood
Well,
against.
no, you haven't yet.
Kliff
'Cause you
did.
haven't,
Doing
you know.
exactly what NSR was doing. We're the new NSR. Wait, we're the new NSR? Holy crap, why didn't I see this sooner?
You're overthinking this, man. Eradicating NSR is the right thing.
But we are the NSR now!
Kliff, I'm not not listening to you anymore. We need a
Kill him!
satellite right now. Zook?
Let's throw Kliff into
It'd
it!
be super dangerous. So I understand if you would rather.
Save your breath. I'm going with you.
All right. Now all we need is a plan of action.
The only way to stop the satellite is to get my artists to reclaim back their districts. Then we'll have enough power to repel it.
Got it.
I need some time to ensure the safety of my person.
What about the one whose head exploded?
It's no problem. One of them's dead.
You guys won't succeed. Your fans will make sure of it.
Punch him! Yes!
You broke my nose.
Ah! The level of satisfaction. I just wish it was a better camera angle so we could have seen his face crumple. What? Oh my god, that's adorable. It's the alligator.
Yeah.
Head over to the Grand Cross and rock your instruments, okay?
I think I see where you're going with this.
Good. Good luck then.
Wait, why does the alligator... Why the hell he got me?
I mean, of course, Flint was a terrible person for his thing, but the initial thing of stopping NSR whilst he wasn't... Oh,
Oh, he's still texting us. I can't do anything.
can I?
Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay, we can control it at the same time.
Okay.
We have conflicting controls.
It's not doing anything.
Nothing's happening. No. Just...
Thrilling. Don't think they've realised that the shooters don't quite work like this sort of thing. There's a lack of shooting.
Oh.
And that would have broken our legs.
Wait, why are you Mayday now? And why can't I do anything? Yeah, my controls are just flat out not working.
Well, hold on. We'll see if this works.
Ow!
Oh, I can't do anything. Well, I'm invincible, so it's not a problem. Well, this seems, you know, for the norm of No Straight Roads, gotta be honest. My question is, though, is obviously, you know, at the end of this, this doesn't quite excuse all the problems that, you know, NSR committed, sort of thing.
No. I don't think they're trying to excuse NSR either. Oh!
Also, how did that restore his facility? Well, her facility, because she didn't do the fighting, it was hers.
No. Was she just locked in there?
Yes, Zook did that. Zook did. I can't control anything here.
Okay. At all. I think it's just stopped your controller. Okay, player 2 doesn't get to play. I guess.
Yeah, like, well, it's obviously Zook was a creep.
Kliff.
Kliff was a creep, sort of thing. I don't think anything was helped by the way Freya went about in terms of the treatment. Obviously, you know, whilst obviously, you know, again, he is a creep sort of thing, you should also appreciate your fans at the same time. You know, there's PR there to be worked on.
There is, but like
that could have probably been, you know, there was a chance to just talk that down rather than, you know.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet he was like full on creep, like stalking. Like the way it comes across.
I thought that could have also been illustrated through the through the flat, you know, the use her past against her sort of thing.
Yeah. Why are they giants now?
You're clear. Go, go, go.
I guess they all got big in the last time we saw each other. They grew so much, literally.
No, Kliff, why haven't we blocked him yet?
So on that note about the destruction of the tower thing, if it's just the tower alone, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. If it would take out the city, then obviously
to be fair, look at the size of the satellite.
True.
It's
but it's also 2D, so
it's like
just like slice through the tower instead. I love playing.
I'm sorry. At least you can't die.
Yeah, I am a god. Maybe if you die, I would then take control, sort of thing. So.
Maybe.
Or the game would crash. It does that a lot. So, whilst I'm not 100% sure on it, it's really cool seeing the new KO the Kangaroo game get a ton of little videos and such popping up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It does look pretty cool. As a 3D platform, probably not 100% my cup of tea sort of thing, but it's very nostalgic vibed as well.
Thank you, Bombay Junction!
What? How did the piano get fixed?
That wasn't the same piano as it was before, was it?
I don't know. You're the biggest failure of Vinyl City. You freak of nature.
At least you can move.
I'm glad you chose to sacrifice your ability to play this finale to let me play the finale.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm assuming the point of the ending is the fact that
They're both going to play together.
yeah, because it makes no sense having a single genre. Also, to the criticism of the case of which admittedly Kliff did kind of prove right, as it were. Just Bed Bunk Junction on their own. Oh, he literally encouraging you to get shot, sort of thing, by the drones, yeah. Just Bed Bunk Junction alone did secure the same energy output of the entire of the whole EDM district, sort of thing. But again, I assume that is the point that Bed Bunk Junction rock music was distinct because the rest of it was all the same.
Yeah.
Go, Bunkbed Junction! You can do this!
We broke into your house and threatened to kill you.
I mean, I'm glad that they've seen that the way,
Don't start being a creep to Mayday as well.
I'm glad that, they did start to see, oh wait, we're terrorists. This is a bad thing.
Mayday, just don't question where your underwear have been going. I'm so glad he's getting punished. I hope we get to kill him. Like, violently as well.
Like, it would seem anticlimactic without a actual boss battle at the end, sort of thing.
Yeah, because this is...
Or we get a boss battle and it's just like a Halo 4 Q2E thing.
Okay.
Yep, I'm here.
Did you see the void?
Yeah. I assume that's where my controls have gone. Also, these drones are the most passive drones in the entire game. Like, compared to, like, the
yeah, you should have sent those little stupid shooty things.
compared to, like, Eve's level,
yeah.
this is nothing.
Like, Kliff, at this point, this is your own fault that your mission's failing.
I don't understand how our performing the power of rock is restoring the EDM's controller thing.
I think he's just siphoning
Or we literally
power.
I have been brought back to life! What the heck is this necromancy?
Oh, now go. Power the Grand Quasar.
I mean, you did kill me. It was a bit screwed up, really. I just heard you tried to murder a child? What is that about? Oh my god, look at the size of that!
So is what, Kliff going to form like a creepy fan army and they're all going to gather together and they form a giant creepy...
Lick
Although I never fully read the manga, that was, although ironically it was portrayed as the good guy sort of thing, there was a manga where the main character was a stalker, aka the #1 stalker, and defeat an alien army, he and the other stalkers formed a giant stalker human robot.
Sounds
And
disgusting.
punched out the aliens for the rights of all stalkers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How did he get here?
Want to do this, fellas, but you forced my hand.
I Everybody remove Zook's controls!
Oh, you're flying as well! You're just floating!
Wings of an angel!
You kids look like you could use a hand.
Oh.
Been years, you've forgotten how to play in tight.
So off key, Kliff just like collapsed.
I'm just chilling at this point.
Oh my! I thought they were flying for a sec. No, they actually stood on something. But that's actually insanely impressive and incredibly dangerous.
And not as impressive as me, though, who is standing on nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought a game just crashed.
I wouldn't be surprised. Where'd Kliff go?
I guess he ran away.
This is awfully slow paced, and there's no
Incredibly
there's no
quiet.
music in the background.
Can't do anything either. I just noticed Mayday's leg clips through her dress.
Oh.
This is it. There's only
Oh, I didn't even
one
need to press
way
anything.
end this.
Come on, guys! All together now!
This isn't our final boss battle, is it? This is
What's happening?
Did that smash the... Oh, it's forming all the buildings together. Oh, into a hand. Okay, yeah, I was going to say. That didn't look right at first.
What's happening?
He's going to grab the salad and just toss it away. Or catch it, or crush it, or... Yeah, that doesn't look like he's going to destroy the city. Another small rock spinning down all of his own kind! Oh god, it burns!
No, that's kind of
The moral of the story: kill your fan before they get too entitled.
He really is just an entitled stalker.
Look at that, mate. The city's cheering for us again.
They're all black from the soot.
I would say they're just shadow people.
Mate? Oh no, your guitar. Did it break in the last battle?
Just
We
fix
don't
it.
deserve any hero's welcome. Not after all the things we've done.
Not the terrorism. Hey, there's actually energy going on in the city now. Well, there's the daylight. That's a start. Apparently, the whole city thing happened, blackout thing happened, and the sun disappeared.
Who are you?
Our tower. How do you guys... Wait, aren't you enemies with NSR? What gives?
We've changed. Catch you guys later.
Hey, hold on now. This opens up to so many questions. Are you guys retiring? Are you buddies with NSR now? Who was piloting that helicopter?
I'll get back to you on that.
Oh yeah, it was the alligator, wasn't
Just
it?
going to let you take off like that?
Oh, hi Tatiana. Dig the new look.
You could have taken the city for yourself, but instead you chose to save my enterprise. You have.
I'll now be even more militant and dictator-like
I'm
from
not
now
letting
on.
you get away.
Anyway, we'd better make a move first.
Mayday. Everyone is here to celebrate you and Zook. Don't you think it's a little rude for you to simply leave? I've done
You now have your own creepy stalkers.
Give the people a
Just
few
don't let
words
them
of
near your socks. Oh wait, you don't wear any. That's probably even worse. Oh god, no, they're terrifying. Can I not have
They also don't make any sound. Also, what happened to Zook's brother I hired to kill you?
Mistake.
He's still in that alleyway somewhere. Where are you? I've been eating out of these trash cans for the last 2
Was
days.
that a meteor that was dropping from the sky?
No, I gotta be for the epic rap battle.
Glad you brought that up. I too am not free from my own wrongdoings.
Okay, there we go.
And I take full responsibility for my actions. Having said that, I intend to fix this misstep right here, right now. I have discussed.
I came back from the dead! I have seen the pearly gates and hell itself! I I was upon the wheel of reincarnation!
We are going to rebuild NSR from the ground up. A new system where all artists are welcome to perform in our city.
Including yodeling, except yodelings and Vovuela players. And basically any music that isn't
Oh
mainstream.
yeah, weren't you gonna bring up...
And as a first step,
What was that music called again?
Oh, lowercase. Lowercase is
Yeah.
a form of music, because I was trying to think of obscure music. I'll have mentioned it in the text when I've edited the episode. But yeah, I was looking for music that was more obscure, sort of thing that they could have... Because, like, rock isn't obscure. It's mainstream. Everyone knows about rock music. You can tell what... You can, tell someone to name a music genre. They'll name, like, pop, rock. EDM is actually more obscure. People, in terms of, like, people won't know the name of it.
Yeah.
You click on the radio, you're not going to hear EDM every time. Or at least people who name it as EDM.
Not now. I wanted fame so much that I lost sight of why I played music in the first place.
You're going to remain indie then.
I don't know, but thanks so much for the offer. I'm honored, really. Despite what I did to you guys, you all are being really nice. You all are really nice, but I need to lay low out. This is a lot for me to process. I'm
Okay, you rejected offer. Back to dictatorship!
Wouldn't it be funny if it was like, yeah, I'll join, see you later, mate.
What?
Stabs right through her.
I can't accept this.
My love for rock may have returned, but my performing days are behind me. Someone else
Especially
needs to
after
take
you
that mantle.
caused me crippling problems in that fight.
I can't.
You broke both my hands.
I am
can
emotionally destroyed.
You are a performer. Where I have failed.
My eyes, that's not normal colour, by the way. That's them bleeding. I've got, like, days to live at best.
Thank you.
And here comes the bagpipe player. Kill him on the spot!
I like how Zook's just been stood here for this.
But no, like, yeah, again, like, rock isn't, rock, pop, funk, blues, jazz, like, none of them are, like, obscure.
Yeah, obscure.
People can name
We
them.
live in. You often get caught up in your own beliefs that sometimes you need to take a step back and see that this
Very anticlimactic Kliff fight at the end. You didn't even get to punch him yourself, you just fought some robots.
And the sooner we acknowledge that, the quicker we can work towards a
Yeah.
goal. Everyone plays music for different reasons. Some do it for self-importance.
Also, he's like the only actual
to bond with
DJ.
their loved ones, and some do it to understand their purpose in life. The important
Also, it's
thing
really
to know
unfortunate
is
the way they're
this:
sort of, like,
they are
flicking
no
back and forth there. It's really poorly
If
clipped
we
going.
give everyone the opportunity to play their own music,
Which is why we only have two genres in the entire game. EDM and now rock.
well, I am happy to say that Vinyl City is steadily heading towards that direction. Never have I seen our lights.
You don't often hear, like, folk music on radio either, sort of thing.
No.
I mean, it's a well-known sort of thing, but it's not like the type of thing that you'll get people listening to on regularly, sort of thing.
Don't you love the buildings clipping out?
So, did they actually introduce the rock music to solve their energy crisis? Because I assume that's why they needed to work together, because they were having an energy crisis.
Yeah, it seems from...
Mayday and Zook, I thank you too. You showed me that being an artist is a wonderful privilege. You troublemakers, wherever you guys are, I hope you keep doing what you do best.
Are you ready?
Zook will come down this alley someday!
Did we ever move out the sewers?
How have we not got an infection yet? Oh, so that was the end. Okay, yeah. I really liked the Titania fight.
Yeah.
But the Kliff thing was very maybe because I was just flying in the air. But the Kliff fight was very anticlimactic.
I wanted to beat him up,
Hmm.
like personally commit violence against that man.
The twist was obvious, but it was also a nice twist sort of thing, and also the #1 fan sort of thing. But I feel there hasn't actually been enough emphasis on fans, per se. Which is weird, because it was a mechanics sort of
high
thing.
level up mechanic.
Yeah.
But we were just bad at that.
But no interaction with the fans, per se, sort of thing.
I mean, there might have been. We just didn't talk to people, did we?
True. Like, it'd be nice to show, not all fans are like this sort of thing. Instead, the most prolific fan we've got, of course, is Kliff. Which just seems to be a way of saying, fans bad sort of thing. Yeah. With my second favourite as well. Both my favourites together in the same picture.
I do want to say...
Because, I do agree that, that sort of kind of fan sort of thing, and, basically stalker, creepy, is obviously bad behaviour and all that. And there are problems with fans, such as, how the one innocent YouTuber who didn't expect it, didn't realise he'd formed a cult.
Yeah.
Despite how it was really obvious he'd formed a cult.
Yeah.
But, he did actually shut down that sort of thing when he realised it got out of hand sort of thing. But, at the same time, there's also this, there is the unfortunate implication nowadays in quite a few industries of trying to just immediately accuse fans of being entitled.
Yeah.
When the idea is, appealing to the fans in terms of, obviously you're selling something, so you should try to, what do the fans want, sort of thing. It's like the criticism with, the sort of back and forth criticism with Nintendo, how, they, often go out of their ways to make something that people have never asked for, which is good in itself, but there's also things that people have asked for which Nintendo will just seemingly avoid doing for as long as possible.
Hey, the unicorn and the captain.
And there's also others like the comic book industry in particular, with how they're appealing to entirely different demographics rather than trying to actually get their, fans to... the original fans they had to enjoy certain things.
One thing I do want to say on your mention of the obvious plot twist, I'm going to be honest, I was so focused on the idea of Kliff being evil that until you mentioned about Titania being the rockstar lady, I at no point even thought about it or considered it. I was solely focused on Kliff being evil.
It's that bond of hatred thing you were doing that. I'm unsurprised Zuka's the one who cleans up after the place. No. Not sure you can do much cleaning in a sewer, but...
So what are your thoughts? Overall.
Well... unlike Shantae, I like the characters and story more. Well, I like the characters more.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mentioned basically my story criticism. But I felt like the one key story criticism that got well brought up is the fact that they realised, oh yeah, we're terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of good because no point did I ever feel like we were the good guys per se.
No.
I didn't feel we were entirely wrong because obviously something needed to happen. But if and it also I think it makes more sense. Kliff kind of egged on the situation.
Yeah.
After they did that initial, they weren't even planning to do any more after that. They basically gave EDM a black eye, and that was it. Okay. Unfortunately, in terms of how the game ended up going, the game doesn't work well for a Let's Play when you're commenting.
No.
It's very, very, very glitchy. Half of it wasn't working. And even ignoring the issues that could be just due to a really poorly optimized Switch port, stuff like not being able to just choose who you want to shoot at with your projectiles, and just
no, there was an option but you could only target specific enemies with it.
You can change, but you can't. Like I couldn't show an ground enemy sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I often have projectiles I don't need, sort of thing. And like how the camera, regardless of the glitchiness sort of thing,
the camera
isn't well designed for a co-op game in general, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It shifts about. It tries to focus. People kept teleporting. And the battle against, was it Sayu? In particular, that camera was awful.
To be fair, that did completely break.
For a game that seems to really encourage co-op as a mechanic, it's not well designed as a co-op game.
Yeah.
And they have some cool ideas for it. The rap battle and the Eve battle were really cool ideas for a co-op thing. but the rest doesn't work as a co-op game, which is ironically what this game is positioning itself out with the key focus on both Mayday
and a lot of the characters' abilities are co-op based. Things like when you parry it, gives ammo to your co-op partner and stuff like that.
Yeah. So ultimately, I like what they've done with, and the other story criticism I mentioned was of course the I mentioned all my story criticism already earlier on, but yeah. So basically, I like the story, I like the concept of the gameplay ideas, but I don't usually have depth perception problems, but I was constantly having depth perception problems, sort of.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the concept ideas for the boss battles, and again, particularly the robot boy band one was a really well done boss battle.
Yeah.
And a lot of the concepts of the boss battles is really cool how to go about them. Throw the key into the enemy and all that. A lot of the parry mechanic I really like, but ultimately it just doesn't hold up very well. And it's hard to say how much of that is just purely the glitch nature, and also how much of it is that it's not well designed for a let's play.
Yeah.
But the ability to, but again, they could have gone around them, being able to hear thing with HD rumble, but that, be able to just signal it with a rumble sort of thing. But that, I never once felt rumble in my Joy-Cons at all, felt the entire thing.
Yeah.
More games really need to take advantage of HD rumble. But yeah, what did you think?
I enjoyed the characters. The story is fine. I mean, it does a good job of telling the story at once. It's nice at the end how it doesn't necessarily take one side or the other. Everyone admits that they had problems.
Yeah,
it's also nice to see, like, as weird as it sounds, a character actually, like, react to the stress that they've been through. Like, Mayday did just have a breakdown at the end.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, she should have. I mean, Zook should have probably had some sort of...
He had already gone through that with, like, both his brother and with Eve sort of thing, so I feel like that he's already had that chance to... Like, yeah, because, this was the point where it was actually finally relevant to Mayday sort of thing.
More characters, when they go around and do, incredibly stressful things, need to actually react to the stress. So I'm glad that these characters did. The final fight was kind of anticlimactic. The Titania fight really is kind of the peak at the end. It's not even like the final
And it doesn't
section.
help that the very first fight was literally something that felt like out of Azura's Wrath, and then somehow we get to the final fight against Kliff, and it's like, it's just a few robots.
It felt more like a level, but it felt like you weren't meant to lose.
Yeah.
Because I was taking, like, no damage from anything.
I took 0 damage.
Well, yeah. I'm probably gonna listen to the soundtrack or something in my own time, so I can actually comment on that, because of course that's a key part of the game.
The main characters should have been yodelers.
We haven't really been able to listen to. And I think it would have been easier to enjoy the game not in a Let's Play style, but the glitches would also be more frustrating to play on your own, whereas if you're sat with someone, the bugs are funny.
Yeah. For all the things, I will just quickly mention that as much as I think the story is good, ironically, the kind of theming they were going with was ironically better done with Trolls 2. Because they actually did have the different genres, and it was about one genre trying to dominate the other. And then when the good guys tried to do it, they ended up realising that they're doing the exact same but with pop instead of, rock sort of thing. And it's all about having each of these genres sort of thing. Yeah. But it's just because, it feels restricted in just having it as an EDM versus rock.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to get a lot of musicians in to do all that different kind of music, though, so probably out of the scope of an indie thing, maybe more of a sequel ground setup.
Yeah.
War of Musical Nations.
That would be entertaining.
Although, apparently you're not allowed wars anymore.
Yeah, I don't... The issues could be more of a port thing, because it was a PC game first and foremost, and a lot of devs seem to struggle to port onto Switch.
And I find that weird, because, this feels more local co-op experience sort of thing.
Yeah,
which
100%.
Which is, also really weird why it would be PC first, because that's not well designed for local co-op.
Probably the music aspect. Because usually, headphones and stuff like that. It's an interesting idea to make a music co-op game, because, it feels very much built for co-op, but if you're playing
Joy-Cons
co-op,
need headphone ports for that. to
yeah,
work
if you're
really
playing
well.
co-op, you're not going to be listening to music so much, which is essential for the combat.
Yeah.
But overall, it was definitely an interesting experience, and I would say an enjoyable experience. But might be, I don't know how glitchy or buggy
It wasn't
the PC
Subnautica, so I can rest it. Well, and it wasn't Legend of K.
I don't know how buggy the PC version is, but you might be better off getting the PC version than the Switch port if you've got the option.
It's not even like with a hand time. We can recommend you should just play it single player.
Yeah.
Over co-op sort of thing. I'm not sure how it runs single player.
Yeah, because it would still have the bugs,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of them.
Mm.
But yeah, overall, not bad.
Okay, and as mentioned before, this was a game done by the selection from the raffle
Yeah.
of our the Grin Brothers 2021, 2022 to be commissioned raffle. We'll be having another one of those next year. It's going to be a little weird because the channel's going to be changing quite a bit next year, but
Yeah.
artwork for it was done by Angel Ico. I've of course will have made sure to credit her in every episode, but once again, you'll have seen it at the start. Angel Ico's artwork, and I've thrown it up on screen so you're not like staring at a black loading sort of like opening screen here, so you'll have seen Angel Ico's nice artwork. Again, we funny enough just swapped characters, but though to be fair, it felt more fitting the other way around.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for whatever we play next.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And cheerio, everyone!
Bye!